When we first moved in, the space was very dark and the spaces didn't really flow very well into each other at all.
The kitchen was a disaster. It was kind of difficult to live with, but we kind of knew that we had a master plan in mind.
We wanted to open it up. We knew that that would allow light and air to flow through the main spaces.
It's definitely a space that's about food and eating, but also homework and art and experimentation. It's never this clean, really. It's always covered in art and homework and things like that.
Yeah. We wanted to incorporate a lot of natural wood to bring some warmth to the space. Other than that, we tried to keep the palette as clean and as simple as possible.
We decided to keep the old white oak floor, so we used that as a material for some of the cabinetry and other wood details in the space. When we did the kitchen, we realized that we didn't want to do upper cabinets, so we ended up with kind of a big blank wall.
And the reason for that was to allow more light to come in from the backyard.
We kind of knew that we needed to have something amazing and really large behind the kitchen, and it started as a weekend project to test the idea of doing a tile mosaic. It was a process of covering the wall with masking tape and then slowly cutting away the pixels, peeling all that, then painting the color, and then removing everything to reveal the final image. It's all kind of coming from experimentation. Maybe the theory is that we're looking at how to bring decoration that's not like an added layer, that's really integral to a space.
We consider the house to be a place where we experiment.
The kitchen counter and the integral dining table are done with cheap poplar plywood, and we did a simple white plastic laminate with an exposed plywood edge and some careful thoughts about where we expose some plywood and do some bevels. It all kind of worked out well and was really low cost.
Doing the details on the countertop like that have maybe been more of an experiment in how carefully we've had to create a detail and design a detail that can be cost effective.
I love that the backyard is kind of a private oasis.
Somehow we've managed to create a space that makes it feel like we're on permanent holiday when we're back there.
It's a space that works for us year-round. Definitely in the summer, it's a space for entertaining and dining and enjoying the sun. But during the winter, it's about the view and the winter interest. Things like the trees and the grasses that stay all year round. The garden definitely forms a bit of visual interest. I think it's an important point that as designers, we would like to focus on the big moves. When it comes to budget, in this space, it was about creating the connections, cutting the big openings, doing the nice doors, the nice windows. It wasn't about needing the high-priced kitchen faucet. Those kind of things can come later, but if the space is working and the light is working, you've allocated your budget efficiently. I think our home is a reflection of who we are.
I love how we've been able to take our home and use it as a sandbox for experimenting with these different ideas. This house is very comfortable for us and we feel like we can be at home here.